What up? There he is, slamming a
What's
jam.
up, Frosty?
All right, we're gonna do the first ever recorded Empire Business mock draft
1.0, baby.
1.0. How you feeling?
I feel fantastic.
All right.
I feel fantastic. Dangerous.
So the way we're gonna do this is we picked a random mock draft out there just to get team landing spots. So we have something to go off on that. So we picked a draft network mock. So I'm just gonna list off the main players and their landing spots so you guys can get an idea. So Trevor Lawrence, Jacksonville, Zach Wilson, the Jets, Jamar Chase, third to the Dolphins, Justin Fields, fourth to the Falcons, Trey Lance to the Lions, Kyle Pitts to the Panthers, Devontae Smith to the Giants, Jalen Waddle to the Patriots, gross. Mac Jones to the Saints. Ooh. Kadarius Toney to the Chiefs. Zach's raging right now hearing that one. Rashad Bateman to the Jets with the 202. Najee Harris to the Dolphins with the 203. That's a spicy one. Travis Etienne to the Falcons with the 204. And then a bunch of guys. Those are the main ones. So
how are they gonna go Trey Lance to the Lions when they just gave up their nutsack for like Goff? Like,
yeah, I mean they gave up their they got 2 firsts, so but
I would not waste it on a quarterback.
Yeah. They're in rebuild mode. I would not expect them to take a quarterback this year, but maybe they will. All right. Do you want me to start?
Yeah.
Okay.
All and right. I think that the Dolphins take Micah Parsons, not Jamar Chase. Because that second, I think when it comes back around, man, they'll be able to get a good receiver. What if they get like Bateman in the second, but like they take Micah Parsons with the Texans pick? It's like perfect Flores middle linebacker.
Defense. I was thinking offensive tackle, probably Sewell, maybe. There's a lot of options they have.
That Parsons dude, he's a... All right, so on the clock with one is Dave.
All right, we got
an average sauce.
The secretive Dave.
Yeah. David Johnson, Devin Singletary, Jared Goff, Josh Allen. That's what he's got there.
Yeah, so
started Jacoby Myers.
So it wouldn't really matter who's on his team. You got to take Trevor Lawrence, in my opinion. But
yeah,
his QB2 is Jared Goff, who just got booted out because the Lions just took Trey Lance. So he only has one starting quarterback.
Which is a good QB3 to have, you want 3 quarterbacks in this dance. So
right.
I agree.
Looking at his running backs, though,
Lawrence.
He might want to trade down because he's got David Johnson, Devin Singletary, and Rex Burkhead, and that is it. That's the whole.
What's he got? Is he got a second round?
He's got more picks.
Second round. He's got a 110 too.
He's got 110.
So you take Lawrence and then you come back and you assess that.
Yeah. So we're going Trevor Lawrence for Dave. Lock it in. Now Aaron's up.
Oh, Mr. Do.
Draft history.
Yeah, I got your draft history up, Aaron. It's terrible. You got the worst name in the league, DJ Shark do, because your picks are usually doo. And
his nieces and nephews with that baby shark reference.
Yeah. I got him taking I have my notes here that says Darnold, Tannehill, awful wide receivers, held Mike Williams when he could have had a second round pick for him. And he's taking Justin Fields, who I think is going to be another bust.
Oh, Justin Fields. All right. I mean, he definitely needs
He's taking him, and he's going to be a bust. He does.
He only has one starting
quarterback. Should have taken Zach Wilson, but he's going to take Justin Fields.
So if Justin Fields goes
Ryan Tannehill, Sam Darnold.
Atlanta, which a lot of people think might happen, how long do we think he sits? 1 year?
I mean, I don't know. Do you trade Matt Ryan? I don't think so.
That's the wild card. But I do think he's the second best player in the draft, so I think it makes sense.
Yeah, I think, and I'm like, he's gonna take him, and I'm not a believer at this juncture, even though Zach Wilson wears a headband. But
Are you not a believer because of the Northwestern game and how bad he was?
I just don't know about him.
Gotcha.
Tell me the last good Ohio State quarterback. Craig Krenzel.
I was gonna say one that transitioned to wide receiver, but now I can't remember his name.
Troy Brown.
Troy Brown.
Yeah, who is Terrell Pryor? You're thinking
Yeah,
of?
that's who I was thinking of.
Yeah.
Yeah. But none of them have been drafted this high, so.
Yeah. Fields is good, man. He beat Trevor Lawrence. So.
All right, so I got Jorge now, huh? Now it gets interesting. Now we've got.
Dude, looking at his team, he needs a quarterback too.
I see Joe Flacco in the QB1 slot.
Yeah. My notes on him say Joe Flacco, Phillip Rivers. Insert Zach Wilson.
Oh my God. I wanted to go a different route just to be spicy, but there's no way he can take anybody else other than Zach.
Drafts Rex Burkhead.
So we're going Zach Wilson, number 3. When's the last time 3 quarterbacks went 1, 2, 3?
Bang, bang, bang.
Dynasty like that.
I don't know.
I can't think of it. So it's on you for Zach.
Yeah, Zach has 3 firsts again. He's had 35 firsts in 2 seasons and still can't make the playoffs. His team is like shit loaded. He's just a terrible owner. And I looked at this one. I wrote down Jamar Chase and then I crossed it out because I saw that he has a pick and 2 picks after Andy, and Andy needs a quarterback. So I think Zach here goes 4 quarterbacks in a row and goes Trey Lance because he can get a top receiver at 6. Because Zach's quarterbacks aren't, I mean, they're good. It's like Baker Mayfield, Kyler Murray, which is awesome. But then it's Mariota. So it's like he gets that third dude. You need that third dude in this Superflex game.
Yep.
And Trey Lance, let him sit. If he works out, he works out. It's perfect.
I like it. I like the reasoning. I'm going to tell you why I don't think Zach would do that, though, because he loves Jamar Chase. And
I think he gets Jamar Chase at 6. That's where I got him at.
Oh, well, we'll have to see what Andy does here.
Look at Andy's team. He's got the shittiest running backs I've ever seen.
All right. Man, that sucks for Andy. He had the worst team in the league, and then he got 5th in the lottery. That's really bad.
Yeah.
So he's
I had Jamar Chase written down. I crossed it out because I was like, okay, Andy's Derek Carr, Kirk Cousins, and then Stidham. And it's like, okay, so grab the QB, but then Andy's receivers are, but his running backs are Malcolm Brown and Kerryon Johnson, dude.
Yeah, that's terrible.
He's got a snag.
Yeah. So his receivers are not very good, but he's at least got some startable options. He's got Cortland Sutton coming back, so that's nice.
Yep. That was my first round pick.
He's got Michael Gallup.
That's 111 right there.
He's got a startable line. He does not have a startable running back on his roster. So we're going to have to go running back. And we're going to have to go with, see, this is a tough one because in this mock, Najee Harris and Travis Etienne go back to back. I think Miami's offensive line is still kind of bad. I think Atlanta's is a little better. I'm going to take Travis Etienne here for Andy.
Really? Interesting. I had Najee written down with the notes, Malcolm Brown and Kerryon, woof.
And then it's a toss-up for me. I just think
it's super landing spot driven.
I just think Andy will see the Falcons offense and a good quarterback, good receivers, and think ETN will just plug right in as a stud right away.
So then Zach nabbed the last quarterback in the first round with 4, and then I have him taking Jamar Chase at 6 over Heisman Trophy winner, because I think Jamar Chase is, like, he was better than Justin Jefferson, and then look how good Justin Jefferson did. Like, Jamar Chase, pencil it in, dude's gonna be good.
Yeah, I agree wholeheartedly. He's amazing, and I know Zach is in love with him too. And
super young.
And he also hates Devontae Smith, so that will he'll like this mock, I think, because I think he likes Trey Lance too. I'm in his head. I know what he likes.
I mean, to be able to grab a quarterback to be your third quarterback and the number 1 receiver and still have a pick and 2 picks, which I know what I have there too, and it's a good draft for him. Maybe he'll actually make the playoffs.
What do we think about Jamar Chase to the Dolphins? Is that
he'd be
a decent landing spot? He'd be the number 1,
yeah.
I think it'd be good.
Because if you set the benchmark at a Justin Jefferson season as a rookie, which was incredible, like, why can't he have that?
That's why I love him so much. Just the fact that we know Jefferson is so good. They played on the same team. Jamar Chase was the number 1. Like, he can't be bad. It's impossible.
How fun of a year that must have been for Joe Burrow. He's just like, got it.
No. And he had Terrace Marshall too, who we'll get to. All right.
Clyde. He had Clyde Edwards. Like, come on, dude.
Ridiculous. Okay, we got Dan is up next.
Yo, Dan.
That's my pick. So Schlong.
Number 7.
Let's take a look at Schlong here. So Schlong he's got 2 starting quarterbacks.
I had Etienne here, or however you say it.
So his running back situation, he's got Dobbins, which is good. He's got nothing else.
Yeah, he had Jalen Richard, Frank Gore, Gus Edwards, Sony Michel, Tariq Cohen. So that's why I was like, top running back. Dan has another pick at 10 as well.
Right. And he's not going to get a good running back there. His receivers are okay. He's got some good young guys. Tight end's fine. So yeah, it's got to be a running back here. And so we're just going to go Najee Harris for sure. And
Dan has a bunch of free agents too, like Corey Davis, Chris Godwin, like
that's
landing spot on those. Hunter Henry, all that's a bunch of landing spots.
Yeah. I think Najee Harris
still has Josh Gordon
there. And on the Dolphins, that's a pretty good landing spot for him. He should slate right in as the bell cow.
Totally seems like Flores is gonna have a good running back. Mm-hmm. Like whoever he puts in there does good. All right. So we're at number 8. Back to Zach.
So you get all of Zach's picks.
I mean, I wrote down possible trade down for somebody trying to come up and get Kyle Pitts on my notes.
Yeah, I could see that.
But Zach's also a pain in the ass to trade with. And you told me he doesn't like Devontae Smith, but I wrote Devontae Smith down. So he gets Jamar Chase, Devontae Smith, and Trey Lance. And that, my friend, is a fantastic first round.
Devontae Smith. Zach is he's been blowing smoke this whole time. He secretly loves him. I know it.
He is a smoke blower.
He is. All right. Pick number 9.
I mean, those are the top 2 receivers right there.
He can't be mad. He's not allowed to be mad. I won't allow it. All right. Pick 9. We've got
your brother.
We've got Andy. All right.
I wrote this one down with no notes because it just seemed like you have to.
Okay. Well, before you say anything, let me look this over.
I'm not saying nothing. This is you, baby boy.
All right. So we know that Andy traded away Kittle for a first and Sutton, which means he does not have an elite tight end anymore. He's got Dalton Schultz, who's good, but with Blake Jarwin coming back, he's probably not even going to be the starter. So we're going to have to do it. We're going to have to do Kyle Pitts, the Carolina Panthers tight end, at number 9. Is that who you
That's what I
had?
wrote down. Yeah, it is. It just that's a perfect draft for him. If he gets either Najee Harris or the Travis from Clemson and Pitts, it's like boom, 2 starters injected into your thing. Like that's good to go.
Yep. Positions of need and best players.
Yeah, like Pitts is a beast.
Yeah, he's awesome.
All right. So 10 is Dan.
I wrote that down wrong. It's Dave. Sorry.
Oh boy.
You're gonna have to stray from your notes.
Well, because I had a scribble out on that too. Let me see here. Dave needs all kinds of things. I had Tony written down, and then I put Javonte Williams because I think that guy is going to be a sneaky good running back.
I didn't mention him, but he went to the Cardinals in the 3rd round, which is another good landing spot.
That's a late pick.
Because Drake and Edmonds are both free agents. So
interesting. So Dan's running backs are David Johnson and Devin Singletary with his Dave, my bad. With Rex Burkhead. So he does need a running back. So yeah, I'm just gonna keep it as it is. Javonte Williams, I think the dude rises up after combines and stuff like that, like his individual workouts. Everything I've been listening to, he's gonna be good. So I think he might be the running back that sneaks into the back end of the first. Javonte Williams.
I like it, and even if he goes into the 3rd round, like he does in this mock,
doesn't matter if the landing spot is a place like good. There.
I mean, we've seen Kareem Hunt, we've seen Alvin Kamara have amazing landing spots in the 3rd round and just be first round.
Who in our drafts were the top of the 2nd round, and it's like, look what those guys did.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm at number 11 with Andy again. And so far, Andy's got Kyle Pitts, tight end, and Travis Etienne, a running back. Mac Jones is in the conversation, although Andy's already got 2 statue-esque white quarterbacks that don't run. Needs a 3rd. I think his wide receiver situation is not very good, even though it's better than his running back situation. So I'm going to have to go, even though the landing spot is terrible in New England, and with this mock, we don't know who the Patriots have as their quarterback. I assume it's not going to be Jarrett Stidham. It would probably be,
I don't know. It ain't going to be Cam.
It ain't going to be Cam. Like, we got to pick somebody, though, like Andy Dalton, maybe.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking, top of my head.
Okay. Andy Dalton, maybe Marcus Mariota. But we're going to go with Jalen Waddle at number 11 on the Patriots to Andy.
I had him taking Tony, and then I had Ryan going upside on Waddle because Ryan does not have a lot of holes, to be honest. He's 2-time champ.
No, he
doesn't. I hate to say that. He's got Drake, David Montgomery, Gio Bernard, but he's got Mixon coming back.
Andy has
Saquon. AJ Dillon's probably going to be the dude this year.
Andy has Saquon Barkley.
Yeah.
That's not fair.
Oh God, and Ronald Jones. Oh man, that upsets me to my core. Jimmy G, Dak on the bench, Dalton on the bench, Minshew on the bench. Yeah, fuck you, Ryan.
He literally has 0 needs. Like, you can just take whoever you want.
Yeah, that's why I had him at Waddle, and I just wrote upside because it's like, why the hell not?
Yeah.
So it's like, do I go take Tony? Just because it's like, well, I guess I'll take another really good receiver, big upside. Or do you go Bateman because he's super complete, but I quietly want Bateman to come down to me at 2-2. Yeah, I don't know. I think I'm just going to stick with what I have here because I had Andy at it. I'm going to take Tony. Kadarius Tony. receiver, Florida.
And in this mock, he's going to the Chiefs, so that's about as good of a landing spot as you
Yeah, because Sammy Watkins is going to be gone.
Yeah, and McCole Hardman has been trash. So
yeah.
All right. You want to do a quick second round?
Sure, why not?
All right. We got the 201 with Jorge. He got Zach
That's
Wilson.
you. Ooh, I get to make my own pick at 2-2.
You do. Got Zach Wilson in the first round. He still doesn't have a second starting quarterback, though, because he's got Phillip Rivers and Joe Flacco.
Waiver material.
So we're going to double up on quarterbacks. We're going Mac Jones.
That's a good pick because I love taking quarterbacks up in the top of the second.
So,
and I ain't taking Trask here.
Nah. That's too big.
Trask at 210.
So it's Mike at the
I'm
202. Are you going to let us into your process, or are you going to smoke screen us?
Where's my whiskey? I'm taking Bateman, dude.
Oh,
I need a receiver.
You told me you wanted him before.
Yeah, like Slayton killed me as my third receiver. I traded away Jarvis Landry. I'm taking Bateman. He's good, and
yeah, that's a slam dunk.
I need a receiver. Yeah.
All right, I got Jorge again. Where did he get all these second round picks? I don't remember.
From me.
Must have got one from Dave somehow. I don't remember that trade. Probably from like 3 years ago. All right. Let's see here. We addressed the quarterback situation. Running back situation is still rough. Wide receivers is pretty good. Although, no, he's pretty solid at wide receiver. Tight end is bad, but we don't have that type of player. So he really needs a running back. I'm going to go.
I mean, there hasn't been that many running backs taken.
No, it's a top heavy class. Okay. This might be a little bit of a reach, but hear me out. We've got, so Jorge has Anthony McFarland and Benny Snell. James Conner's a free agent. We've got Michael Carter, the North Carolina running back, going to the Pittsburgh Steelers in the third round. Good landing spot. Good team building matchup because he's got the other two Pittsburgh running backs. So we're going to go with Michael Carter.
I like that rationale.
The North Carolina running back, just to make sure we get one starting running back on this team. Well, he's got Chris Carson, so we've got two starting running backs now. All right. All right. You got Zach's pick again. Somehow you got every single.
All of that son of a bitch's picks. I mean, I think, again, he's going to try and trade it, but he's going to ask too much because he's a greedy son of a gun. And, he's a dad now, so he's thinking about things. But I think you got Rondell Moore to Chicago. His wife, who's twice as smart as him when it comes to fantasy, is a Bears fan. She's going there. Rondell Moore, Chicago. Dude, he's got some serious receiver power.
So he got
Devontae Smith, Jamar Chase, and Rondell Moore, and Trey Lance.
He can't be mad about that. He can't.
Like that's a pretty powerful draft.
It is.
Well, Andy picks.
All right, so Andy's up here at the 205. I mean, there's really no slam dunks here. I'm gonna go with Terrace Marshall, wide receiver for LSU, and in this mock, he's going to the Eagles. So they don't have much at wide receiver.
Churn out. LSU just churns receivers out, man. It seems like. All right, I got Andy as well. He needs everything and then something. And we had him take. He's got Pitts.
Kyle Pitts, Travis Etienne, and Terrace Marshall. There's not really any running backs left unless you want to go to day 3.
Yeah, I would like Trask to drop to me, but I think he takes him here. And he needs another quarterback. Derek Carr, Kirk Cousins, blah, blah.
It's a good landing spot because they got him going to Washington.
Yeah.
Who doesn't? I mean, Alex Smith. So Kyle Trask.
Nobody. It's a bummer, but yeah, that's a good pick for him there.
All right, we got our first Kyle pick here.
After he had 9 firsts last year.
I gotta look at this team, this late bloomer team here.
Yeah, let me get a glimpse of this too.
Get a glimpse of these warlocks. I mean, he's got a good team. I can't lie. He's got 3 young running backs.
Burrow, Jackson, Gibson, Hilaire, Jefferson, Metcalf, Claypool, Higgins, Tanyan. He does have a good team. The Tanyan pick, the pick you're making right here, was the pick I traded for Robert Tanyan.
He's still.
No, I traded and I got 2-2 for it because he didn't want to give up his pick. He wanted to give up Aaron's, and Aaron's ended up being 2-2. Sorry.
You got Rashad Bateman for it.
Fool. Yeah. Thanks, bud.
So he doesn't really have a lot of.
He's got Swift.
Pressing needs. He's a little weak at tight end. Tanyan isn't the best starter. His wide receivers are really young.
Hayden Hurst. What's the number 2 tight end?
I think
it's the only tight end taken.
I think it's Freiermuth, but I don't know if I want to go there. I'm going to go with Amon-Ra St. Brown, wide receiver from USC, going to the Lions in the early second. The Lions don't have any wide receivers signed right now, so he might be their number 1.
Yeah, Galladay's gone. Oh, boy. Okay. That means I have you, Lee boy.
Yeah, I don't even know.
What do you want?
I would probably at this point take Elijah Moore because I think he's the best player on the board. But
Washington.
I don't really need wide receiver. I need a running back.
But
there's no running backs.
Your captain BPA. Michael Carter's gone and our list is empty. What's the top running back even available right now?
There aren't any in the mock. We'd have to, we'd have to go off the board.
Like, I'm looking at it now. It says that is not Dynasty. Yeah, there is.
I think we're learning that the late second is a dead zone.
Yeah, trade. Well, then you'll probably just go best player available. You'll probably trade out of this pick, to be honest, if you can. With me, I get a wild hair for somebody.
Kenny Gainwell would be a good one. He's a Memphis running back, even though he's not in this mock.
Dude, he is pretty darn good. Yeah, I'll take that. Yep.
All right.
I'm trying to update our rankings with the running backs, because there isn't any on there. But I think that's a good pick.
Let's say he goes in the 4th round to the Buccaneers or something. Okay. Dan is up. Who's Dan got?
Trade.
Need. Dan. We took Najee Harris for Dan. So he's got 2 running backs. Running back's just not what you want to be after in the late second. I will go with this Tylan Wallace to Green Bay in the 2nd round is very interesting to me. So I'll do that. You got Matt, Mr. Deering.
Yeah. Deer bone salad. What's he got for tight ends?
Man, he needs a quarterback.
He could probably. This is a. Yeah, there ain't any left. Has Mac Jones been taken?
Yep. His tight end is Logan Thomas.
The football team. What a lame ass name. He's got 2 Saints quarterbacks starting, one that just retired. Yikes. Russell Gage, Logan Thomas. Logan Thomas did pretty darn well. Carson Wentz, he's got the new Colts starter.
His receivers are better than they appear because he's got Julio and Parker on the bench.
Yeah. Tyler Boyd, I know he loves himself some Tyler Boyd. Jonah. Yeah. It's not too bad.
This could be a tight end spot. Who knows?
Yeah. I mean, because he's got Jonu, Logan
Thomas.
He might as well take Penn State tight end.
All right. Pat Fryermuth.
Fryer poop.
All right. So I got Mike's pick.
Beautiful. It should be Kyle Trask.
You already gave him to Andy.
I know. I'm not happy about it.
All right. You already took a wide receiver, but there's no good running backs left. So I'm going to give you another wide receiver.
Well, and I'm searching for that spot. Like I need that. Darius Slayton is not the answer. AJ Green is a ghost.
I'm going to give you Elijah Moore, wide receiver from Ole Miss. And this Maki's going to Washington. I think he's a stud.
I will take it.
And now the last pick of the second round, of course, is Zach.
I mean, I'm looking at Khalil Herbert or Kylan Hill, a running back. Or you know what? Trey Sermon. That's who he's taking.
Ooh.
Ohio State running back.
Trey Sermon. I like it. I like that dude, but he keeps getting hurt.
It's okay. It's the end of the second. Chase that upside. Ohio State running backs get stuff done.
I love it because Zach doesn't like Trey Sermon or Devontae Smith. So this is great.
Well, maybe if he wants to make the playoffs, he should, take people that actually score points.
You listening, Zach? There you go. All right. We fixed everybody's team. Everybody's going to win now.
Just as long as I win.
We just need to beat Ryan. That's all we need to do. And after looking at his roster, I don't think we're going to.
Yeah, his team is definitely good. I had Aaron Rodgers on the MVP season. I couldn't get her done. And Devontae scoring a bajillion points. So.
If Alvin Kamara wants to score his 6 touchdowns in the semifinal next year instead of the final, that'd be great.
Yeah.
I'd appreciate it.
Amen. Trevor Lawrence, Justin Fields, Zach Wilson, Trey Lance, 4 quarterbacks off the gate.
Yeah.
There's no way that happens, but it'd be cool if it did. It's a lot less running backs. A lot less running backs than usual.
Yeah, it's a weak class. Yeah.
Just wonder why the hell did they draft Jordan Love when you have all these dudes? Like you could, yeah. Like, come on, guys.
I don't know, man. When does he see the
field? To be determined. Huh?
When does he see the field? 2 years from now?
20, yeah. This year and then probably, I don't know. Maybe he should dress for a game first.
I think a late first round pick isn't that big of an investment. He might go his whole rookie contract without ever playing. That might happen. Because if Rodgers is playing this well, you can't trade him or cut him or anything like that.
No. It's weird. It's weird to be over the cap. Never over the cap. They're going to have to do a bunch of weird shit. And I don't think J.J. Watt's coming to town. People getting their hopes up. It's like, get out of here.
Be fun.
It'd be cool.
Homecoming.
Yep. I would love if they drafted Bateman at like 30 or wherever they're at. 30, I think.
I would hate it. That'd be too good of a pick.
God, that'd be so good.
He's kind of like Devontae Adams too, which is
perfect. Yeah, it's like, let's go.
Yeah, he's just like that smooth, like route runner who's not that fast, but it doesn't matter. He just gets open.
When you have a very accurate quarterback in a timing system, that seems perfect. Versus like Rondell Moore, it's like, I don't want the speedy guy. We got the speedy guy who can run deep and drop passes. I want the dude who's running crisp routes. I'll put it on you. Get the first down. Let's roll.
You know they're not going to do it now because you put it into the universe.
Yeah, probably draft some corner like we're Minnesota.
Probably. All right.
As long as it's Asante Samuel's kid, I'll take it.
That wouldn't be a bad pick.
I love that.
All right, I'm going to stop the recording.